Hey, welcome back to my channel. I want to discuss my newest to-be discovery called My Man, My Man, My Man. You know that's real popular on social media. I think it comes from a song. I know Megan Thee Stallion has it on her latest single, but I was hearing it before that, so I don't really listen to a whole lot of new music, so y'all let me know where that comes from originally. As you can see, I am in my bedtime attire. I said, should I put on a shirt or something or a blouse? But it's like, this is cool. I'm covered. You know, it's almost 11 o'clock here. So this one, this movie, it was sad. It's going to pull at the heartstrings. You're going to be disgusted, mad, sad, all of that. So it starts off, of course, in to be fashion, a sex scene. I'm thinking that's her boyfriend because she's like, yeah, my man, he's this, he's that. You know, that's the little narration going on. Well, she's actually going out with this other guy. She works this, I think, I don't want to say bottle girl, but a waitress in a bar, whatever. So she's seeing the guy in the beginning who's like a personal trainer, the guy with the locks who's supposed to be, I guess, her main boyfriend, and then the club owner. She's messing with him, but he breaks her off money and everything. Now, there's one part where she was like, we're 3 months behind. She was talking to her boyfriend. I got to go to work. And I'm like, I thought that the light-skinned dude was breaking you off some bread, so why are you behind on rent? But anyway, I was like, girl, this is too much. When you got to do all this lying and trying to keep up with lies for this person and that person. I've never understood why people juggle people. Like, just be open and honest and be like, look, I'm over here, I'm over there. If you with it, you with it. If you're not, you're not. So she has these two co-workers. One is really hating on her bad because she knows she's messing with the boss. And she knows she has a boyfriend. She's just like real jealous of her, I guess, her lifestyle. So she puts a secret camera up and films her having sex with the manager in the club, which I think that is so tacky. Like, come on. First of all, don't date anybody that you work with. That's number one. Number two, to do it at work. I feel like we're being filmed everywhere as it is. So I definitely wouldn't be doing something at work. But anyway, that girl was so disgusting, though. The one that filmed it, because she sent it to everybody. I think even the girl's daddy saw it, and her daddy is a minister. Like, come on, nobody wants to see their child doing anything. Just like nobody wants to see their parents doing anything. You don't want to see that. I don't want to see my aunt, uncle, I don't need cousins. I don't even want to see my best friend doing that. So I wasn't expecting this, but this guy, her boyfriend, was so hurt over it that he committed suicide. That's what I wasn't expecting. I was expecting him to like either cheat on her with her sister or something. You know, I wasn't expecting that. So that was really sad. Like, and I guess he was just hurt, embarrassed. Like, everybody can't handle that kind of stuff. And it's crazy because we live in a society right now where everybody wants to film everything. So there's no privacy. But she shouldn't have done it though. But at the same time, her coworker shouldn't have did that too. They both were wrong for different reasons. So while she's grieving, she breaks it off with the guy that was giving her money or whatever. I think she ended up quit working there too, if I'm not mistaken, looking back. And then she quits talking to the other guy, which he disclosed to her, you know, I've been seeing somebody too, so I'm cool. And she had the nerve to kind of feel a type of way, like, girl, you had two other guys, so how are you mad at him for being involved with somebody? What are you trying to have go on? What's going on with you? So what's so crazy is how her manager or the club owner, whatever his job was, I didn't know he was on some abusive trafficking stuff. I didn't know all that until she broke it off with him. And then when she was needing money because she wasn't, getting money from him, after a while, she was trying to see him again. And This is the part that disgusted me. She was in the car with him. She was about to take the money, but of course she had to give him fellatio or something for that money. This is right outside her pop's house. Her pops come to the door, the car door. That dude gonna say, which daddy are you gonna listen to, me or him? He's lucky that her dad's a preacher, because there's a lot of fathers that would have heard that and just went crazy in that car. How are you gonna sit there and say which dad? First of all, I think calling somebody that you have relations with daddy is nasty anyway. Everybody has their kink. That's just my personal thing. No. So the other girl, the one who blew up her spot anyway, starts sleeping with him. And then we start to see how abusive he is. He putting his hands on her and stuff. I didn't know he was like that. It was a fruit fly. There's still fruit flies in November. Yeah, I didn't know he was that. That dude is always playing. And you know what's so crazy? I'm cutting myself off. That dude's always playing like evil ass roles. And what's so crazy is the last movie that I did a discussion on, he was actually a good guy. The one where he was with the girl, they met off a dating app. And I mean, he was sweet on there. But the first time I saw this actor, he played in a movie where he was cheating and beating. And it's like, damn. So she ends up eventually meeting another guy. Very nice looking dude, you know. And they're sitting in this is where I don't know where plot twist is going to go. They're sitting in the dining room, right, living room, whatever. And she still has a picture up of her former boyfriend that killed himself. And he was like, is that your cousin or something? She's like, no, that's my ex. She gives him the story and everything like that. So they're seeing each other. You know how in movies, when people are spending time together, they'll put some music on, and then you'll just see different scenes of them like walking in a park and feeding each other grapes and stuff like that. So that goes on. And her dad, I can't keep attention today. I think because it's late. So her dad's like, gets on the phone, hey, I need you to handle something. When I heard him say that, I'm thinking, okay, he's going to have that dude that was giving her money and stuff killed, because he was still really trying to kind of be in her face, even though he was messing with her former co-worker. Next thing we know, we see the other co-worker, who he was both screwing them both. They're counting money. I guess he deals dope too or something. Somebody run up in there and shoot them and him. So it ends up being that, and this is the part I kind of got lost a little bit, but basically the guy that she was dating, this new guy who was a good guy, come to find out he's her boyfriend that killed himself. That's his little brother. So he basically came into her life to seek vengeance. But the part that threw me was when the dad called and said, hey, I need you to handle that. And he was on the other line. So did the dad not know that he was related to his daughter's ex-boyfriend? See, that part I was kind of confused about. So at the end, he basically tells her, ta-da, I'm getting you back because I feel like you killed my brother because, you cheated on him, you embarrassed him, he couldn't handle it, he killed himself. So I'm going to make you, I thought he was going to shoot her. He shoots her sister, right? Now, there's another plot that I don't know if it was really needed, but basically the little trainer guy that she was with, where he was like, well, I'm seeing somebody too. Come to find out he was seeing her sister, but he didn't know they were related. That's one of the downsides to having like an F buddy. They don't meet your family, right? Because it's not serious. Y'all just screwing around, whatever. So it's like, it can happen where they run into your cousin or something and they don't know because they haven't met your family, and bam, there you go. But anyway, he wanted her to feel what he felt. So he gonna kill her sister in front of her. Then the daddy run in there, shoot one time, And I've seen enough movies where I'm like, you got to shoot more than once, okay? So while they're out there talking to the paramedics, they're like, well, there's just one body in the house. And the dad's like, what do you mean? I shot the guy and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, there's just one body in the house. So he obviously shot him, didn't kill him, took off and fled. Then the last scene is her. She's renewed. She's different. She got braids instead of the wig. She's dressing different and all that. Looked like a totally different person. She wrote a book on her experience. And who do we see in the line at the book signing? Her ex-boyfriend's brother, the one who created all this ruckus. And then it goes off because he's looked. Honestly, I thought he was going to pull out a gun and shoot her and that would be the end. That's what I thought. I'm glad he didn't shoot her. But I want to say this. I don't mind a sex scene here or there, but I feel like it can get redundant with a lot of these movies that are uploaded to Tubi. I'm a plot twist person. I don't have to have a plot twist, so I did like the story. Basically, it's like, watch what you do because your actions have consequences, right? But it's like, damn, every time I turn around, somebody getting their thing slobbed on, and the first scene is her getting her back broke in. Damn. But let me know what you want to see, what you think about this, my man. There's a lot of new movies on Tubi, so along with me working, plus doing other things as well, I'm gonna try to hit them up, and because I like these people sleeping on Tubi a lot because there's some gems on there. There's some good stuff on there, and I like to see the different storylines that people come up with. So shout out to my 166 subscribers. Shout out to the rest of you as well who are not subscribed, but you can by hitting that button for me. I really appreciate it. Peace and blessings to every last one of you watching. Until next time.